Hi, Miller. This book is for you. It's called Where the Wild Things Are. Look at that little boy. He's so funny. And look at those wild things. They are pretty wild looking. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. What was Max doing? He's got his hammer and a nail, and it looks like he's made a tent. I know you make tents sometimes, Miller. And another. Oh, he's making mischief. He's chasing that dog. It looks like Darcy. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. He was not being a very good little boy, was he, Miller? Look. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Oh my goodness, trees grew in his room. Look at that. It's pretty cool. See the moon in the window? And grew. Oh, look at all those trees growing in his room. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Look at that, Miller. His room turned into the woods, a forest, and there's the moon in the sky and all the stars. Looks at Max in his wolf suit. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through night and day. Look, there's Max in his boat. His boat is even called Max. It's on the ocean, like at the beach. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Look at the wild thing Max saw. He looks kind of scared, doesn't he, Miller? And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared with their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Look at that. Got some ugly teeth. And rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Look at their claws, Miller. They are sharp. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick. Oh, he's got a magic trick, and he can tame all those wild things. Wonder how he does it. He tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. They called Max the wild thing and made him king of all the wild things. Look, Max the king of the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Wonder what they're gonna do. Are they dancing? I think they're dancing and having fun. What do you think, Miller? Oh, they're hanging on the trees. They're all hanging on the trees. Those are crazy wild things. Look at them. They have funny smiles with their sharp teeth, don't they? Oh, now they're getting tired. Now, stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. I think he smelled some dinner from his mama. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." Look, he's sailing away from the wild things. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Whoops. And rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Look at Max waving goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. Look, he's sailing. See all the stars in the sky and the moon? Max looks like he's sleeping standing up. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. Do you ever eat supper in your room? I don't think so. I think you eat in the kitchen with your sister. Look at that. And guess what? The food was still hot. The end.